Every morning is a new chance, a window into the emotional world of someone you care about. But did you know that the right good morning message can do more than just say hello? It can stir the subconscious, ignite desire, and awaken emotional connection in ways most people never realize. We're talking about speaking the language of the soul, tapping into those deep, primal desires that every man has, whether he realizes it or not. And today, we're going to unlock those desires with 7 powerful good morning messages, inspired by the work of the great Carl Jung. Get ready to see the power of your words in a whole new light. Our first message is short, sweet, and oh so powerful. I just had a dream about you. Still smiling. Now, you know and I know, dreams are powerful things. They're the language of the subconscious, the place where desires and fears roam free. When you tell a man you dreamt about him, you're not just sharing a fleeting thought. You're inviting him into a world where he's already captivating your subconscious. It's like whispering, "You're so compelling, you even star in my dreams." And that little detail, still smiling, that's the magic touch. It tells him that the dream was a happy one, that he's a source of joy even when you're asleep. Who wouldn't want to be that man? This message taps into the lover archetype that Carl Jung talked about, that primal desire to be desired, to be seen as irresistible. And believe me, darlings, that desire runs deep. So send this message and watch how he responds. Because a man who knows he's dreamt of, he's a man who's already halfway to falling for you. Now this next message, it's all about emotional intimacy. Just 6 little words, but honey, they pack a punch. Good morning, my favorite thought. See, men, they might not always say it, but they crave that feeling of importance in your life. They want to know they're on your mind, that they hold a special place in your heart. And when you call him your favorite thought, you're not just saying good morning, you're saying he's the best part of waking up. The first thing you want to savor with your coffee. He becomes more than just a man. He becomes an emotion, a feeling, a cherished part of your inner world. And that, my dears, is a level of intimacy that's hard to resist. It satisfies that deep-seated need to be seen, to be valued, to be more than just another face in the crowd. He becomes your favorite thought, and trust me, he'll want to live up to that title. Now let's talk about a man's purpose. His drive to achieve, to conquer, to leave his mark on the world. That's the warrior archetype, the hero, that Carl Jung talked about. And this next message, it speaks directly to that part of him. I hope today brings you closer to everything you're working for. You see, men, they want to feel supported, encouraged, believed in. They want a partner who sees their vision, who champions their dreams, even when the going gets tough. And when you send him this message, you're doing just that. You're saying, I see your ambition, I respect your hustle, I believe in your potential. It's like a silent vow of support, a reminder that you're in his corner, cheering him on every step of the way. And that kind of unwavering belief, that's what separates a fleeting fling from a love that lasts. Chapter 4. Woke up with a calm heart thinking of you. That's rare. Now this next message, it's all about creating emotional safety. Because you see, beneath that strong exterior, men crave peace. They long for a love that soothes their soul, a connection that brings them tranquility. And this message, it does just that. Woke up with a calm heart thinking of you. That's rare. You're not just saying he makes you feel good. You're implying that peace is hard to come by in this crazy world, and he, somehow, brings it to you effortlessly. That's powerful stuff. It tells him that being with him is like finding a sanctuary, a refuge from the storm. And that kind of emotional security, that's what makes a man feel truly seen, truly understood. He'll be drawn to that feeling of peace, that sense of belonging that your message evokes. It's subtle, it's powerful, and it's absolutely irresistible to a man who's ready for a love that runs deep. Chapter 5. You cross my mind like sunlight through blinds, quiet, warm, unexpected. Now let's talk about the power of imagery, of speaking directly to the subconscious. Because sometimes, darlings, words aren't enough. We need to paint a picture to evoke a feeling that goes beyond logic and reason. And that's where this message comes in. You cross my mind like sunlight through blinds, quiet, warm, unexpected. See, you're not just telling him he's on your mind, you're making him feel it. You're comparing him to something beautiful, something comforting, something that brings light into the darkness. And that word unexpected, that's the magic touch. It implies that even when you're not together, even when you least expect it, he has a way of brightening your day. This message bypasses the logical mind and goes straight for the heart. It's poetic, it's evocative, and it'll stay with him long after he's read it. Chapter 6. Good morning. You're probably already making the world better, huh? Now, let's talk about a man's ego. Now, I don't mean ego in a bad way, darling. I'm talking about his sense of self, his desire to be a force for good in the world. And this message? It strokes that ego in all the right ways. Good morning. You're probably already making the world better, huh? You see, you're not just saying good morning, you're expressing admiration for who he is at his core. You're implying that he's a man of action, a man who makes a difference, a man who leaves the world a little brighter than he found it. And that, my dears, is music to a man's ears. It makes him feel valued, respected, and yes, even a little bit heroic. You're associating him with goodness, with purpose, with making a positive impact. And trust me, he'll want to live up to that image. He'll want to prove you right, to show you that he's the kind of man who walks the talk. Chapter 7. I don't know what today holds, but knowing you're out there makes it better. And finally, we come to our last message. A message that's all about resonance, about creating a deep, unspoken connection. It's simple, it's heartfelt, and it's incredibly powerful. I don't know what today holds, but knowing you're out there makes it better. See, you're not demanding anything from him, you're not being needy or clingy. You're simply expressing a truth. That his presence in your life, even from afar, makes your world a little brighter. It's like a silent acknowledgement of the bond you share, a recognition that you're two souls navigating this journey called life, side by side. This message stays with a man. It lingers in his mind long after he's read it, reminding him that he's not just another face in the crowd. He's someone who matters, someone who makes a difference, simply by being himself. Remember, it's not about manipulation, it's about connection. It's about speaking the language of the heart, of using your words to create a love that's real, that's lasting, that's truly unforgettable. In a world full of noise, a message with depth speaks louder than anything else. If it feels true to you, it will feel unforgettable to him, because when you speak from the heart, you touch the very essence of who he is. And that, my dears, is a power that no man can ignore. Send with heart, speak to the soul. Want to learn what makes men vulnerable in relationships? Click the link. Please like and subscribe.